Live from Studio 6B in Rockefeller Center, this is New York Nightly News with Chuck Scarborough.
Last month, the Senate passed a resolution marking April National Parkinson's Awareness Month. Well, most people think of that disease, they think of it as affecting older people, but young onset Parkinson's disease is on the rise. Here to tell us more about it is Joyce Oberdorf. She's the president and CEO of the National Parkinson Foundation. Joyce, welcome.
Thank you.
So what is exactly young onset Parkinson's disease? Young
onset is anyone who's diagnosed under the age of 50. And there's about 10 to 15% of the million Americans with Parkinson's in this country fall into that category.
What is Parkinson's?
Parkinson's is a neurological disease that is progressively degenerative. It is the second most common disease after Alzheimer's and affects about a million and a half people in the U.S., 4 to 6 million worldwide. It's when the neurons that make dopamine stop working in the brain. There's less and less dopamine, and dopamine has been likened to the motor oil that makes everything run from movement to your mood, to your memory. It affects everything in your body.
Is there a working theory about why your body stops making dopamine?
They really don't know the cause. What they've looked at is a combination of genetic factors and some environmental exposures. And there's various theories about what may cause Parkinson's, but it's basically the concept right now is that genes might load the gun and the environment might pull the trigger.
When there is young onset Parkinson's, are young people often slow to recognize what's happening?
Very slow. They may see a stiffness in their hands, a little tremor. They may lose a sense of smell. They not be able to smell as well as they used to. And they think, oh, I'm just getting a little older, or I'm stressed out, or I've not slept very well. And it may actually take them years to get a proper diagnosis, 2 to 3 years according to our study, and they see multiple physicians before they can be properly diagnosed, and then of course treated.
And generally speaking, does it continue to progress? It continues to get gradually, steadily worse?
Yes. Parkinson's is not curable, and it will get progressively worse.
Can you treat it?
You absolutely can treat it. There are medications right now that really mask the symptoms. They can help really with people and their functioning in their daily lives. And there's some medications out there that might even slow the course of the disease.
So it's obviously important to try to get diagnosed early.
It's very important to get diagnosed early. And the most important reason is scientists are now looking at exercise as a potential factor that might slow the progression of disease. And starting to do vigorous exercise is very important.
So let's tick off the symptoms one more time, just so people know what to look for.
Yeah. A tremor, rigidity, stiffness. If your handwriting suddenly gets smaller, if your arms don't swing properly from side to side, or on one side they swing naturally and the other side perhaps not, or if your sense of smell, if you cannot smell licorice, bananas, or dill pickles, you should get yourself to see a neurologist.
Licorice, banana, or dill pickles?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where's the best place for people to go to get good, solid information about Parkinson's?
Well, they can go to our website at parkinson.org. We have information about the early signs of the disease, how to get treated, medications, and we have, you can type in and ask a doc any questions and get a real-time answer in English and Spanish. So multiple information resources there for you.
All right, Joyce, thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.